Whoa. Just imagine spinning up an entire fully functioning software business over the weekend. Beat. You write 0 lines of code. It just works.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like science fiction, but it is happening right now.
The AI race is moving blindingly fast today. We're seeing incredibly powerful new models drop weekly. Anthropic just released Claude Fable 5 and Claude Sonnet 5.
Right, and OpenAI dropped GPT 5.6 Sol along with ChatGPT work.
Exactly. These are massive artificial brains processing huge amounts of text. They handle complex, multi-step tasks with absolute ease.
It is genuinely staggering to watch this unfold. We are watching a complete paradigm shift happen in real time.
But stronger models only matter if you build valuable things. Raw intelligence needs a clear direction.
Right. A powerful model is completely useless without a clear target. We have to focus on solving actual human problems.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We are really glad you are here with us. Today, we are exploring a fascinating tool called Base 44.
Yeah, Base 44 is incredible. It is a tool turning plain text descriptions into working apps. It handles databases and payments automatically.
You literally just type what you want to exist. The system builds the architecture behind the scenes.
Exactly. You describe it, and it builds it.
We are going to explore 4 specific AI app ideas today. You can build these in Base 44 right now. We will look at the exact prompts you need.
We will also examine the expected results and the actual revenue models. We really want to show you the practical application here.
Let's transition from the sheer speed of AI development. We need to think about the speed of business today. If AI is moving fast, your competitors are too. How do you possibly keep up with them?
Well, tracking competitors manually is completely exhausting for most people. Think about what that actually looks like in practice.
Yeah, you scan their pricing pages every single week.
Right. You read their blogs, you constantly monitor their new job listings. It drains your time and your energy completely.
When you track competitors manually, it is very fragmented. You are basically stacking Lego blocks of data manually.
That is a great way to put it.
You grab a pricing block from a website, you grab a hiring block from a job board, you try to snap them together to see their strategy. It is an incredibly tedious way to work.
Base 44 offers a really clean solution to this exact problem. You simply instruct it to build a competitor monitoring workspace.
Okay, so it takes regular snapshots of your tracked sources.
Exactly. But the AI has to know what actually matters.
Right. How does the app prevent the user from just being spammed with useless website updates? I mean, if a company just changes their font, does it alert me?
That is the brilliant part of the prompt structure. The instruction explicitly filters out formatting and focuses only on contextual business moves.
So it ignores the noise and only flags actual business threats.
Precisely. You tell it to ignore design changes or typo fixes. It looks for new pricing tiers or new job role.
And funding announcements too, right?
Yeah. The prompt must request a short summary of those changes. It also needs one sentence explaining why it matters to you.
That specific context is what makes the tool actually useful. It does the analytical thinking for you automatically.
You can even connect it directly to Telegram. You get clean contextual digests sent right to your phone.
The app also includes a dashboard for managing your sources. You can easily review all your past competitor reports there. Base 44 also includes SEO and social promo features built in.
You have to prepare the app for publishing eventually. The revenue model here is a monthly B2B subscription.
Right. SaaS teams or market researchers are perfect target customers here. You charge them based on the number of competitors tracked.
Or you charge based on the update frequency. It is a highly scalable business model for you. You build it once and they pay you every month.
2-sec silence. Let's shift gears a bit. Once you know what your competitors are doing, things change. You have to go win the customers they are missing.
Yeah, you have to actually reach out to them.
But cold outreach is an incredibly tedious process generally. It's funny, we talk about AI automating things today, but proper research still takes way too much time to complete.
Oh, absolutely. You have to check LinkedIn profiles, you check company websites and recent industry news.
Doing that before sending a single message is emotionally draining. Cold outreach becomes incredibly difficult when teams manually research prospects.
You need real business context before that first line feels personal. Otherwise, you're just sending spam.
Base 44 can build a massive, complex sales workspace to fix this. This is not just a generic admin dashboard layout. It includes dedicated pages for campaigns, prospects, and a research queue.
It also handles follow-ups, replies, and detailed pitch profiles. That level of detail is crucial for outbound sales teams.
I have to admit something vulnerable here. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself quite often.
Oh, prompt drift is the worst.
Yeah, it's when AI slowly forgets its initial instructions over time. My AI emails eventually end up sounding like a generic robot in a suit.
That is a very common and frustrating problem. The AI just reverts to its default boring tone. But this Base 44 app fixes this using pitch profiles and voice profiles.
Pitch profiles save approved claims for your product, clearly, but they also save claims that must never be used.
Right. And voice profiles analyze your past emails for tone and sentence length. They look at formality and call to action styles.
You can create multiple voice profiles for different team members.
Mhm.
The workflow itself is highly structured and very logical.
You start by uploading a prospect list through a CSV.
A CSV is just a simple spreadsheet file with rows and columns. Each record includes names, job titles, and LinkedIn profiles.
Right. And then the AI actually researches them automatically. It separates verified facts from assumptions.
It never uses details that cannot be independently confirmed. It writes an opening draft and 3 unique follow-up emails.
Then it puts everything into a split-screen draft review page.
The left screen shows prospect research and all supporting evidence. The right screen shows the opening message and the follow-ups. You can literally trace the AI's logic visually.
The crucial rule here is strict manual human approval. Nothing sends without a human clicking the approve button first.
What happens if the AI hallucinates a connection that isn't there just to make a sale? Hallucinating is when AI confidently makes up entirely fake information.
The split-screen evidence verification catches those errors immediately. Everything requires a strict manual approval queue.
It builds the car, but you still turn the key.
Exactly. You are always in the driver's seat. The AI must flag any missing research very clearly, too.
Follow-ups automatically stop if a prospect actually replies. They also stop if someone requests to be unsubscribed. The system manages the entire workflow for you.
This specific product has very high pricing potential for you. You charge per seat or campaign for lead generation teams.
Higher plans include deeper research and complex team approval workflows. 2-sec silence. Let's pivot from this highly logical B2B sales environment now. Software isn't just about corporate efficiency and cold emails.
No, it is also about managing intense human stress.
And honestly, is there any event more stressful than planning a wedding? One simple database mistake can completely ruin the entire day.
RSVPs, dietary needs, and vendor details are scattered everywhere usually. They live in too many different places for couples to manage.
You can so easily miss an update or duplicate a name. You might forget an important accessibility request before the event.
A custom wedding planning app brings that chaos into one dashboard. Base 44 solves this by building a dedicated wedding workspace.
It has clear pages for the overview, guests, and the RSVP form. It also has a seating chart, reminders, vendors, and payments.
It's great because the RSVP link doesn't require guest accounts ever. It smoothly collects +1s, dietary needs, and song requests.
It saves every single response under the correct guest record automatically. The coolest feature by far is the drag-and-drop seating chart.
Oh, I love this part.
Let's say Uncle Bob has a severe peanut allergy. You drag his name to table 4 next to the satay station. The app explicitly throws a bright warning on the screen.
Right. It triggers an alert if a setup violates a dietary or accessibility need. It prevents terrible mistakes before they ever happen.
It also sends automated reminder emails for any pending RSVPs. You can build a vendor's page for contact details, too.
You save important notes for the venue, caterer, and photographer. Everything is centralized in one single, calm interface.
How does this actually make money if a couple only gets married once?
It utilizes a one-time payment tier based on guest size. It also uses a very clever PDF hostage model.
They plan for free, but pay to print the final blueprint.
Yeah, that is the exact freemium hook they use. Couples can build the entire event completely for free.
But the system locks the final PDF export firmly. You cannot print the guest list or seating chart until the Stripe payment clears.
Stripe is just a service that safely processes online credit card payments. You create pricing tiers based on the expected guest count.
This product can be sold directly to engaged couples easily. You could also offer it through professional event planning businesses.
Absolutely. 2-sec silence. We are moving from a massive one-time event now. Let's look at managing a highly personal, recurring service business.
Tutors patch their business together with separate booking apps constantly. They use messy, handwritten notes and manual invoicing. It makes it very easy to let good students slip away.
A Tutor CRM brings those fractured jobs into one clean workspace.
Right. A CRM is simply a central hub to manage customer relationships. You manage students, schedule lessons, and track your payments easily.
Base 44 builds a full CRM for this exact problem. It has pages for students, calendar sessions, parent recaps, and invoices.
The app really feels like a professional teaching business workspace. The custom booking link actually blocks double bookings for tutors.
It also automatically adjusts to local time zones perfectly. Students can book open times without ever creating an account.
After lessons, tutors log the topics and student progress quickly. But here is where it gets really interesting. They create two very different types of notes here.
Yeah, they write private, messy tutor notes for themselves to review. Then, the app generates a polished, parent-facing summary email automatically.
It saves the tutor hours of administrative writing every week. There is a brilliant retention feature included in this app, too.
It automatically flags a student as at risk, clearly on the dashboard. That happens if they haven't booked a session in 21 days.
It also auto-generates monthly Stripe invoices based on completed hours. It factors in the specific hourly rates per individual student.
Tutors can email those invoices directly from the app interface. They can easily send gentle reminders for overdue payments, too.
It completely removes the awkwardness of asking for money manually.
The revenue model is a simple, predictable monthly subscription tier. You could charge $25 for up to 10 active students.
Or you could charge $50 for unlimited students monthly. Why is this the best app idea for a beginner to test first?
It has extreme simplicity, a clear workflow, and built-in demand. It serves a massive built-in audience of independent educators today.
It solves a simple, painful problem for a massive group of freelancers.
Exactly. Placeholder directive for the writer. Insert the separately provided mid-roll sponsor script here verbatim. Do not use any text from the Base 44 source material for this section.
Let's look at the big idea here together. This is really about the true democratization of software creation. We are synthesizing four very different business models today.
The difficulty and revenue matrix is quite fascinating to observe. Your best choice depends entirely on who you want to serve.
It depends on how complex a product you actually want to build. The Tutor CRM is very beginner-friendly for testing the water.
Yeah, it uses a standard, low-friction, monthly subscription revenue model.
The wedding app is medium difficulty with a one-time payment.
The competitor agent is medium difficulty for B2B clients. It supports stronger recurring revenue when the core workflow is solid.
And the outreach agent has high difficulty and high pricing potential. It requires complex workflows and strict manual approval safety nets.
The main advice from our sources is incredibly practical here. Start with the easiest idea to test in reality.
These ideas show how to solve clear, painful customer problems. You turn plain descriptions into working products with real business potential.
One working app beats 10 ideas sitting in a notebook. You have to put it in front of real customers.
Watch how they respond to the interface and the features. You learn more from actual users than anything else.
The next step is simply choosing one single idea today. Use the text prompt to create the very first version.
We want to leave you with a final provocative thought today, something that really builds on everything we have discussed here. Beat. If you can spin up hyper-specific software for tutors and brides in an afternoon.
What happens to traditional software companies in 5 years?
Exactly. Will everyone just have a custom operating system for their life?
It is a huge question. You won't adapt to software anymore. The software will adapt entirely to you. It's a fascinating trajectory to consider for the future.
Pick one friction point in your own daily work. Imagine the exact Base 44 prompt you would write to solve it. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Stay curious.